need a little bit more oil. Like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. More oil. Yo, what's up, my fellow immortals, and welcome back to Holy Ground Gaming. I'm your host, Russell Nash, and this is the #1 spot for Highlander, the card game. This video is going to be a little different. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. When I originally created the channel, it was going to be about everything Highlander, not just the card game. So I thought this would be kind of fun to do. We're going to watch the Highlander series and we're going to react to it. Starting at season 1, episode 1. You know, we're going to run through the whole series. I can't wait to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Now, I'm not going to pretend and act like I've never seen the Highlander series. Obviously, I have, so that would be kind of misleading if I'm like, this is the first time I'm ever seeing this. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and try to say I've never seen this. And, you know, so I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Now, it has been a while since I've watched the series. So I think going back over it, you know, there's going to be some stuff that, you know, I don't remember, and, you know, maybe some stuff that, you know, I forgot about. So I can't wait for this, man. It's going to be really fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an experience, to say the least. So if you want to jump in and watch the series, and let's react to it and just see how it goes, I can't wait for this. So yeah, let's get it, guys. The Gathering. Yeah, here we go. Gee, I wonder who this could be. It's key to the plot. You know. Richie Ryan, baby. Look at the 90s style, straight up bandana. Sneaking up, man. He's a thief. He's a thief. Again, it's key to the plot. He had to go around back, right? Of course, that's what all great thieves do. You hear the cat in the background? It's giving me like Pink Panther vibes, you know? The guy's sneaking up. Oh my god. This is like one of those like Looney Tune things, you know what I'm saying, where the cat like walks up to the video, or to the window, and he's like, right? Oh. Okay, all right. Richie seems to know what he's doing. I mean, he seems to know what he's doing. I mean, I guess he would have to if he's gonna like make his way as a thief. You know what I mean? Like, he kills the alarm, unlocks the window, Looney Tune style cuts a circle out of the glass, and Duncan's in there just doing what he does best, right? That place is kind of creepy. Check it out. Yeah, a fire sale. Richie's fire sale. I feel something. See, I think there was a lot of like fan speculation about how like Duncan felt Richie, right? Because Richie ends up being an immortal, but I don't think so. I think at this point he was feeling another immortal, right? That's already actually there. You know what I mean? Like I kind of feel like that's what was happening. Yo, Adrian Paul's kind of jacked. Dude was kind of jacked, man. I mean, it's like 2 in the morning. He's already oiled up, right? It can't get much better than that. And Richie's out here doing his thief thing. He must see something he likes. See, that's interesting. If you see, okay, the sword right there, that sword, if you look at it, I think that's Iman Fasil's sword from the movie. It looks exactly like the Toledo Salamanca. It looks the handle looks exactly like it. I think, which is kind of crazy. It might be a little Easter egg, you know what I mean? But it looks exactly like it. So that's pretty cool. You know, I've never noticed that before.
I'm Duncan MacLeod.
And Richie's like, I'm Richie Ryan from the streets.
Dead? Whoa.
Yeah, Adrian Paul's kind of jacked, bro. Like he was kind of jacked, like for real. Like,
I'll pay for the window. It's over, okay?
It's over when I
that's
cut
a little
You don't think that's
yeah.
extreme for petty theft?
Mag, he's just a boy.
I mean, that's how you handle thieves in the night. You pull your katana out and you cut their head off, right? See, this is who I thought he was. This is like who I thought. Okay, well, there goes about $15,000 worth of damage.
I'm on, like, America's Funniest Home Videos, right?
I'm Slan Quince, and I've come for your head.
And he just destroyed that too. Look at his crazy eyes. He's got, oh man.
Mag!
Did you come to fight?
He's not gonna fight you, Duncan.
Connor comes out of nowhere.
Not until he's made you suffer. Until he's destroyed everything he loves.
Connor was the man, dude. Like, he's definitely one of my favorite immortals for sure.
Connor, what are you doing here?
Always headhunting. Never forgets the game. Yeah, they're out there. That's for sure.
Let the boy go.
Whoever you are.
I'm Connor MacLeod. Same clan. Different vintage.
It's a beautiful line. Same clan, different vintage.
You. Not two against one.
You and me. Now.
Connor would definitely be somebody like... Oh. There goes some more... Dude, Duncan's place is getting, like, demolished. I'd be pissed. There goes another big plate glass window. Oh, dude, his place is being demolished right now. Connor kind of thought for a second he was, you know, trying to, a little mad at him.
You look good.
Yeah, you look good for about to be paying like $25,000 in damages. Look at that old Thunderbird, man. I think I read somewhere that Adrian Paul like hated that car. But it's a cool car, man. It's a classic for sure. It's a classic. Got Richie in that old interrogation room. Just dumps his stuff out on the table.
Alright, this puppy is gonna walk.
Dude, Richie, you gotta get your act together, bro. What are you doing?
I was asked to come in and identify a boy who broke into my store last night. Richie. We can make a good case against him, but not if you don't.
No charges.
Sorry, no charges.
He's not gonna press any.
But let me tell you something. Didn't break in.
he heard a disturbance, looked, having it out.
Did he also see a guy in a bat costume?
Dude,
and,
Batman gets
lump?
blamed for everything.
Anyway, he had jewelry from your shop in his pocket when we nabbed him running from the scene. We got
Sorry. No charges.
Can I talk to him before you let him go?
Father Flanagan. There's no such thing as a bad
Oh,
boy.
Father Flanagan. No such
Look, let
thing
me
as a
set
bad
you straight
boy
on
there,
something.
lad.
Do a little time in juvie to straighten him out. Next, you get sent to the big house where the cons will pass him around
Ugh.
for dessert.
Ugh, they're gonna pass him around like dessert?
Think about
Ugh.
it.
They're gonna pass Richie around like
This
soft serve
gentleman
ice
would
cream.
like to talk to you. To bust your butt while you're still here, and you'll do 10 on the taxpayer's money,
Punk.
punk.
Remember when punk was like an actual insult? When people would like call you a punk,
Sir.
you'd get pissed. You'd be like, what did
It's
you
all
say?
yours.
Honestly, sir, I really do appreciate this second chance you're going to give me to become a useful member of society.
Look at Duncan, man.
If I let you out of here,
Richie's such a smart aleck. He really is.
little fantasies. That is the deal.
Yeah, I don't think it dawned on Richie yet. I don't think he understands like
you mean
what he
when
actually
you
saw.
and the Knights of the
You know?
Round Table were, never saw a thing. Just made it all up. Fast but lazy. My lips are sealed.
Look at Duncan's face. Like, look at his face. Duncan, he's like, honestly, sometimes I think he's like a psychopath. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. Like, sometimes you're like, Duncan is like a second away from losing his mind. And there's little stuff in episodes that like that part right there where like he's just his face. You know, you're like, dude, I think this guy might be a legitimate psychopath. You know, Duncan has a nice place, dude. Like he's got a nice like loft, or you know, he's got a nice place.
You are.
I think Duncan leads like a pretty chill life.
Happy birthday.
You know what I mean? Like I think he leads like a pretty chill life. Like besides people trying to cut his head off. I mean, he's got his little antique business. He's got, you know, he's got his thing going on. People run around trying to chop his head off. But I think ultimately, you know, he leads a pretty chill life. Like he's got a nice place. He's got money.
So you're the most wonderful woman I've known.
A lot of the
in my entire
parts that have like the original soundtrack to it with Queen, like I'm gonna have to like edit those out because, you know, copyright strikes and things like that. I mean, I think Queen is like, you know, whoever owns the rights to their music, I think they're like notorious for like flagging videos and stuff. So if it even has like a hint of the original soundtrack or anything related to Queen, I'm gonna have to edit it out. Like I don't even want to take the chance, right? I want to stay within fair use, and the music is just not going to be, you know, something that we can like have on the channel. So, you know, which sucks because the original soundtrack is like, you know, it's amazing. So yeah, imagine being like that old, you know, and all the people that you've like cared about over the years, like they're just gone. You know, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. That would suck. You know, that would be like a pretty hard thing to come to grips with. But you know, I think it would make a lot of people like stay away from like having, you know, a relationship or anything like that. I think it would be very difficult, you know, to get around something like that. You know.
those you care most about, when they leave, you
Yeah, it would be hard. It would be hard, you know, just trying to come to grips with that. Yeah, I guess as an immortal, you can't really think too much into the future. You've got to live every day, just like within that moment, because like you might go insane, and that's the thing. I think a lot of immortals do end up going insane because they're just over, the entire thing, right? Dude, that style is so 90s. Her style is just 90s. And Slan's just in the car chilling like a maniac. Yeah, total 90s, 100%. Obviously, that's when the show was made, but yeah. See, like right there, the jeans, the ripped jeans and everything like that. That's 100% 90s. I've always wondered like how much like Duncan's antiques are actually worth. It's got to be like millions of dollars because they're all legit, like they're all real. So it's like I would love to see like an appraisal of like what he has. You know what I mean?
Well, look who's
I
here.
don't think fixing your hair is gonna make you look any better, Slan. Ciao, baby. It kind of reminds me of the Kurgan in the first movie where he's driving all crazy in the city. You know what I mean? That kind of gave me that vibe. Uh oh, he's getting the buzz. And Tessa's just back there working. That'd be crazy. You're always on edge. You like it would. You definitely have to carry your sword everywhere. It'd be crazy. Connor's funny to me, man. Like he always reminded me. Like it seems like he has a good sense of humor. Like he'd be a prankster
Tessa, you've already met Connor McLeod.
from the old neighborhood. This was always. I remember this scene when I first saw the series. I was like, when I was a kid, I was like, oh my god. It was always pretty cool, from seeing the movie and then seeing Connor in this episode and like how they're going at it. You know what I mean? And if you think about it, they can actually like, train hard and not have to worry, really about, injuring themselves too bad. They just can't go for a headshot. So they could really train. You know what I mean? Like they could really like sharpen their skills if you had another immortal that you trusted. It would definitely be cool. It would definitely be like a good thing.
You know Slan is mine.
You sure you can handle him?
Yeah, they're going pretty hard. They're going pretty hard. I always thought that like Christopher Lambert and Adrian Paul like had really good like chemistry together as actors, like on screen. I always thought that they like acted and performed like really well with each other. It kind of sucks that Connor wasn't in more episodes of the show, maybe making more cameos and stuff like that. But they always had like really good chemistry together when they were on screen in this episode. I always thought that was like you know pretty a pretty good thing because if they didn't, you would be able to tell. You can always tell like when actors don't have that chemistry together when they're on screen, and they definitely had it, which was pretty cool. It was you could tell that they were enjoying what they were doing when they were in the moment. It was definitely cool.
Connor taught me everything I needed to know to survive as an immortal. The tactics needed to win.
That's why Swan
Ramirez
taught me.
Ramirez taught Connor.
What? Why does this
I miss
slimy
Sean
person
Connery,
want
man.
Duncan?
As he was such a cool dude. James Bond, Ramirez.
Really? Let me just go in the next room and crochet while you have cigars and brandy
I'm
and
gonna
talk.
have cigars and brandy, Highlander. Pass me my brandy, my friend.
I thought I was out of it. She didn't need to know all the rules.
You're not out of it anymore. There can
And there it
be
is.
one.
There can be
Remember
only
that rule.
one.
One of you? Only one?
I guess they had to do some backstory a little bit. Maybe, there can be only one. Like, obviously people who are watching the series, like they kind of, are a fan of the franchise, so they would know, but it makes sense.
Enough power to rule this planet forever. If someone like Slan is that last one.
That was something that always, like, I always thought about, like, if you remember in the first movie, Connor wins, right? And he's telling Brenda at the end of the movie that he's now mortal, he can have kids, he can live a normal life. But then, right now Connor said that, the final immortal, like, obviously he'll have all the power of all the other immortals and he can rule for eternity. But it's like, how does that work exactly, But sometimes I feel like a lot of answers to these questions, like, I don't want to know the answer to, because I just don't think that it would be, like, they would just try to, I think it would ruin it if they dived too deep into it, right? What is Connor wearing? Look at his hat. Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought that was a good idea? who in wardrobe was like, let's give him this hat. Yeah, it completes the ensemble. The close up. It's so funny. '90s TV shows, man, they were something else, right? A lot of people might say, they were cringe, but they gave you a good feeling when you watched them. Back in the day, it was cool. Always at the ready, always. What would you do if you just see some dude walking down this, like, walking into a store with a big sword out? You're just like, hi, hun.
Want to see what I've been working on?
What if he's like finishing, he's like doing her sculpture or whatever. He's like working on it, and he's like, he finishes it for her, and she's all tied up, and he's like, how does it look? And she's like, it's not bad.
Drop it!
Ooh. Slam is a big dude. That kind of hurt.
You know what some wags call me?
Slan the cat. He's not very nimble, though, right? He's not very nimble.
Don't spoil the fun.
Yeah.
Be a good boy.
Yeah, you can trust that guy. Whatever he says, you can trust it. Duncan's getting kind of thrashed around, dude. He's getting kind of beat up. Look at that sweet moped. Sweet moped. That's a nice ride. Look at Duncan's style. Like, that is such a typical 90s style. Like, everything about it. He's got, like, the blue jeans, up to his belly button, tucked in shirt, right? And also, like, back in the 90s, like, it was a thing no matter where you were. Like, if you remember, like, also in the 80s too, it was like the thing to wear, like, cowboy boots. Like, it didn't matter where you were from, right? You could be like in, like, Seattle, Washington, and you'd see people walking around with cowboy boots on. Like, it's like, it's like, who thought that was, I guess it was like edgy. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, people were just like, I want some Wrangler jeans. I want to tuck my shirt in to my Wrangler jeans. I want to put like a black belt on, right? And I want cowboy boots. You know what I mean? And then other people were walking around and they saw that and they're like, I have to wear that. I'm going to look cool.
Think he couldn't find us in Paris? You'll have to leave.
What?
I mean, there's going to be other immortals. I don't think her leaving is like really going to do anything.
So, what has this been for you? This past 12 years?
So at this point, they've already been together for like 12 years, a dozen years. I mean, I wonder how an immortal thinks about that. Like, what's 10 years to them? Nothing. It's like a year. Like 10 years goes by like that. You know what I mean? Like, what year is it? Oh, it's 1990. And they wake up tomorrow. What year is it? Oh, it's 2000. Like, they don't even care, you know? It's like they don't even care. Look at what Connor is wearing. Like, where did he come from where that was like he had to wear that outfit? Like, look at his hat.
But you can't.
It's just like, what is going on? Like, for real.
We kill each other.
I don't care who does the killing.
Look at Duncan's hair. It is luscious.
Tired of death.
That dude,
You can't
look at
quit.
his hair. It's like
I didn't ask for your
he's
permission, Connor.
definitely conditioning that for sure. I can't get over Connor's hat. Like, it's just utterly ridiculous. Whoever chose that outfit, that wardrobe, like, I mean, I know he's back in the day, but Duncan's hair is
You'll always be safe.
super extra conditioned. Pantene. Yeah, you can't stay out of the game, but what are you going to do? You know, I mean, I guess you could live in a church, you know, but what else can you do? Right? You can't stay out of it forever. You're gonna get found. Dude, look at his, like, I'm telling you, the white shirt tucked into the black jeans. It's all loose and baggy. That's 90s for sure. 100%.
What's wrong?
Slan.
They had to make sure his chest right there, his hamburger meat hanging out, it was extra oiled up.
It's finished with you.
Adrian's like, do I have enough oil right here on my chest? I need a little bit more oil. Like, oh yeah, more oil. It's kind of cool how they both use katanas. Like, I like that. It's kind of cool.
You know, I've been thinking. Or are you smiling? Because I've been thinking. As long as I can remember knowing you.
Oh, not again.
Oh, Connor's kind of pissed.
Excuse me?
Most of the good women.
Most of the good women.
Lately, that girl in London,
Dude,
the redhead.
they're talking about chicks that were like
Girl.
100 years ago.
Come on, that was almost
160 years ago.
That's what I said lately.
No,
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
No, I
you
don't.
do.
Yes, you do. No, I
Stop
don't.
arguing with me.
I'm not arguing.
That's kind of, that's what I was talking about, like the
Oh,
chemistry
easy
between
way
those
out.
guys.
Well,
Like, it's,
yeah,
you
the
know,
usual.
it's good. Duncan is getting beat up in this episode. Slan's beating him up. Connor's beating him up. Like, he's just getting thrashed by this has not been a very good time for Duncan. Like, his antique shop got demolished, right? He's getting beat up by Slan, and then Connor comes to town and just beats him up too. He's not really having a good time. He's getting beat up. Look at Slan's head. It's huge. He's got a big, neat head. The city of Seacouver. Dude, has Richie taken a shower? He's literally been wearing the same thing the entire episode. Like, I don't even think the dude's changed his bandana. How in the heck did he get in the trunk? How did he get in the trunk? And Duncan's waking up from a solid right cross.
I know.
Look at his
Anywhere.
ponytail.
No, why?
Like, he's got a solid pony. I'm jealous of that ponytail. I think that ponytail gives Duncan like plus 10 to like charisma, right?
I love you.
Tessa, I love you. And she's like, Oh, Duncan. Oh. Of course, Connor rolls up in a caddy. Of course. He's got the Coupe de Ville. And how... Dude, Richie popping out of the trunk. Come on, bro. You know it's on now. It's on. And the blue jeans with like the white sneakers too. Like 90s.
I'm so disappointed, Slan. One must such an enthusiastic opponent.
Richie is just, what is he doing? He's just hiding in the background the whole time. Like, what is he doing? Dude, Slan is, he's a strong guy, man. He's a big dude. The actor who played Slan, he's a big dude. I think he was in a show in the 80s, I think, or something. It was called like Night Court, if I remember correctly. It's an old show. Old show. Dude, Connor's getting thrashed too. He's getting thrashed. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. I think Kurgan would have demolished Slan. I really believe that. Kurgan was a beast. I think he would have just like beat Slan up badly. Shooting Blade, there it is. One of Slan's best cards, by the way, Shooting Blade. Definitely one of his best cards, for sure.
Bye-bye.
Duncan's ponytail, plus 10. Look how big he is compared to Adrian Paul. Adrian Paul's like he's a tall dude too. He's pretty tall. Slan is just like a beefcake of a man. 100% Duncan's wearing cowboy boots right now. 100%. That was like a Lethal Weapon thing. Remember Mel Gibson and Lethal Weapon? Like he cowboy boots, blue jeans, shirt tucked in, 100%. That hurt. Pommel blow. Pommel blow. Ooh, final showdown. Cut his guts open. There can be only one collectible card game. You know, what do they do with, like, I guess they keep the Immortals' swords, like the guys that they like, you know, they win the battle with. I guess they keep their swords. I would keep their swords. I mean, why not? Slan's car's getting demolished. You know, you get all the power from the Immortals that you defeat in battle. In this day and age, I'd try to go get their bank accounts too.
Just
Richie, you're always in the wrong place at the wrong time, dude. What are you doing? Yeet! Duncan just yeeted himself off a bridge. I guess he had to dive down to the bottom and find Connor. And Richie, again, like, they had some good chemistry together, man. Adrian Paul and Christopher Lambert, they definitely did.
As I said, you have all the fun and most of good women.
And Richie's just hiding in the shadows. I love the score, like the soundtrack to the episodes, like that generic, like, you know, early 90s, like, you know, piano vibes. If you were worried about Slan coming back to get you, if you were Tessa, like, wouldn't you, like, wear something more than, like, a big t-shirt? You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. Maybe get a gun.
Connor, where did Matt go?
He didn't tell me. But I can guess.
Where? Tell me where, Connor.
I want to know.
That's a pretty landscape again. Your canoe's kind of falling over there, Connor. Meditation time.
I tried to call you, but
She said she tried to call him. Like the early 90s cell phones, they're like that big.
I love you.
I don't even think, I mean, at this point, I think they had them, but like, I don't think, Tessa, I don't know.
And until
We don't know when it's going to end.
His ponytail, man, I'm telling you,
We
plus
never
10
do.
charisma. Connor's laugh is so, like,
They said I gotta go.
iconic that he's like, Connor, I'll see you again, buddy. But he won't until what? Endgame?
You didn't say
Of
goodbye.
course not.
never
They're
done.
never gonna say goodbye. Connor's just gonna go back and get in the canoe and paddle. Like he's just gonna paddle off. Like 20 minutes later, he's like, I'm still here. Like I see you. Well, that's it, guys. I mean, that was pretty fun. I had a good time. It's been a while since I've seen that episode. It's been a long time since I've watched the series. So I hope it was enjoyable. I hope we had a good time. I hope it was funny. Seeing a lot of the old styles, you know what I'm saying, like from the '90s and stuff like that. It's just it's cool to see again. You don't really see much of that, today. My favorite thing, like I said, is like the Lethal Weapon Mel Gibson style. Cowboy boots, blue jeans, ponytail, long hair. It's just so funny to see. But yeah, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to watch episode 2. It's going to be fun going down this trip down memory lane. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you hated this video, leave it a thumbs down. Consider becoming an immortal today and hitting that subscribe button. We are on the road to 500 immortals or 500 subscribers. Tell me down in the comments what you guys think about the television series. If you were a fan of it back in the day, what your favorite episodes are. I can't wait to see what you guys think about all that stuff. So be on the lookout for that next video. Don't lose your heads out there. And remember, there can be only one collectible card game.